Hi, we're live right now. Pat Ford, Coalition Radio. I wanted to ask you about Tierra Max legislation to drastically reform the practice of, the rather barbaric practice of solitary confinement. Where do you stand on that bill, and do you think it's going to pass this year?
I don't know. I have to look at all the testimony and.
Well, I mean, you managed the testimony. It was a wonderful job, by the way. I mean, you had a lot of diversity there in opinion, particularly at the end when Mr. Ferruccio weighed in and Mr. Raptakis weighed in. But what's your personal stand on it? That's what we're interested in.
Well, I don't make a personal stand on any of the legislation at this time because I'd like to cull through all the testimony, including the written testimony.
Fair enough.
Which there is so much at hand. So I want to make sure I do the bill justice and do my due diligence by culling through all the statements, not only verbal but written.
Absolutely. Last question: were you surprised at both the size and the intimacy of the testimony that took place over several hours?
No, I wasn't. Not at all, because when we have emotionally charged and very important legislation, it doesn't surprise me that there are a wide, varying degree of opinions, and it brings out many, many witnesses to testify. So, and I do appreciate the public coming out to testify on these very important pieces of legislation.
Any last question? Any expectation of a time element when we'll hear as to? Well, from you, you're one of the leaders of the judiciary movement here in the state and criminal justice reform. You know, any time frame that we're operating under?
We're doing our best job to go through all these pieces of legislation. You know, Judiciary Committee handles hundreds and hundreds of pieces of legislation, so we do our best job, to go as quickly as possible, but we want to make sure we do the right job.
Fair enough.
I can't give you a time limit at this time.
No, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.